question of the day today directed to Mr. Barack Obama.
Why are you gay?
Barack Obama might be a little bit light in the loafers.
I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking.
I've said, my feelings about this are constantly evolving. I struggle with this. I personally am going to continue to wrestle with going forward.
You are gay. And we're going to talk about that.
Candace Owens recently stirred controversy by discussing allegations about former President Barack Obama's. In her show, Owens brought up claims that Obama engaged in homosexual relationships, a topic that has been largely suppressed by the mainstream media.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
We bring you some sad news from the entertainment world. Joan Rivers, one of the giants of American comedy, has died in New York.
Owens didn't hold back, opening her segment with a direct question to Obama about his alleged sex. Owens compared the media's handling of the Hunter Biden laptop story to their treatment of allegations about Obama's. She emphasized how powerful entities can suppress stories that should otherwise be in the public domain.
So it amazed me, actually, when unrelatedly but also relatedly, Tucker Carlson was just speaking in front of a camera and talking about the claims, the allegations that Barack Obama was gay, something that I've known for years.
Owens took it a step further by sharing what she claimed to have heard from a Secret Service agent. According to Owens, this agent alleged that young men were discreetly brought into the White House to meet with Obama during his presidency.
I heard this directly from the mouth of a Secret Service agent whose name I cannot remember, but who worked for Barack Obama and his family. And he said that while Barack Obama was in office, again, this is coming from a Secret Service agent, that they would help sneak young men.
For content, last year, President Obama's past was illuminated with a previously redacted portion of a letter he penned in 1982. The letter, obtained exclusively by the New York Post, exposes Obama's thoughts on his own mind's intriguing duality and his vivid imagination. Aged merely 21 at the time, the letter addressed to his ex-girlfriend, Alex McNear, showcases a young Obama delving into his own psyche, delving into topics such as androgyny and the ethereal realm of romantic imaginings. The letter's content, which has remained hidden for over 4 decades, recently surfaced as part of an interview given by renowned Obama biographer David Garrow. The revelation came as a shock to many, providing a rare glimpse into the inner thoughts of a figure who has long captivated the public's attention. In regard to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination, wrote the young and introspective Obama in November 1982 to McNear, the woman he had once dated during his time at Occidental College in Los Angeles. The letter, now in the possession of Emory University, remains a closely guarded artifact, not open to public view. However, through the meticulous efforts of Garrow, the letter's tantalizing contents were painstakingly transcribed by hand, allowing us to gain a deeper understanding of the young Obama's musings. Intriguingly, the letter also delves into Obama's perception of his own mind's androgynous nature. He expressed his desire to transcend conventional gender notions and embrace a mindset that perceives people as individuals rather than adhering to traditional gender norms. My mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women as opposed to men. But in returning to the body, I see that I have been made a man, and physically in life, I choose to accept that contingency, he elaborated. The letter's romantic revelations have ignited speculation about the young Obama's inclinations and fantasies. One fan commented, "The fact that Mr. O made sure laws were passed to encourage this kind of behavior under his leadership said it all." Well, it appears this particular fan is spewing nothing but facts. You see, in the world of high-stakes politics, there's often more than meets the eye, and the tale of former President Barack Obama's fervent support for gay rights has left many tongues wagging. Amidst the corridors of power, Obama's presidency boasted numerous achievements and trailblazing policies, but his seemingly unwavering dedication to advancing the rights of the gay community has become the subject of intense scrutiny. A provocative inquiry emerges. Could Obama's unyielding advocacy have been driven by more than just political motives? While Obama's tenure saw a flurry of legislative successes, it was his relentless push for the LGBT cause that drew the spotlight. Defying the odds, he managed to navigate the treacherous waters of partisan discord to secure landmark legislation. The pinnacle of Obama's legacy in the LGBT arena rests on his game-changing move to repeal the infamous "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" policy in 2010. This historic decision, allowing gay, lesbian, and bisexual individuals to serve openly in the armed forces, served as a beacon of progress. Yet, as observers raise their eyebrows, the age-old question resurfaces. Could his steadfast dedication to this cause indicate more than just a commitment to justice?
As I've said, my feelings about this are constantly evolving. I struggle with this.
Amidst the gossip and intrigue, Obama's decision to cease defending the Defense of Marriage Act in 2011 adds fuel to the fire. This move, seen as symbolic and momentous, led many to speculate about his personal motivations. Was there a deeper, hidden side to Obama's support for the LGBT community, something that hinted at his own orientation? Well, according to the latest evidence, it seems so. Anyway, this is not the only theory going around. One fan sparked new rumors when they said, "It's never been a secret that his Michelle is his Michael." In case you forgot, there were once rumors about a video in which the former president allegedly said, "I walk with my husband Michael and hold hands." However, the video was allegedly scrapped off the internet, and although this clip was later debunked, it hasn't stopped fans from questioning the extent of Michelle's femininity. But could she really be a man? It may sound like an outrageous claim, but there exists a group of individuals who are wholeheartedly committed to this belief. Let's delve into the details. Michelle Obama, renowned as the former First Lady of the United States, has stood as an embodiment of grace, intellect, and empowerment in the eyes of many. Her impactful initiatives, inspirational speeches, and unwavering advocacy have etched her name into the annals of history. Yet there's a twist in the narrative for some. The Michelle Obama is a man conspiracy theory has taken root, with proponents piecing together a mosaic of supposed clues to substantiate their claims. From meticulous scrutiny of photographs in search of an Adam's apple to a close analysis of her physique, every facet is subjected to intense scrutiny. This theory didn't just emerge out of thin air. It gained momentum during the early days of the Obama presidency, and intriguingly, its fervor has only escalated with time. In fact, back in 2017, far-right conspiracy theorist Alex Jones claimed he had the final proof that the former First Lady is a man. In a 12-minute video, the InfoWars host analyzed footage and photos that he believed would prove Ms. Obama has a male organ. Since the early days of the Obama administration, citizens across the board have studied videos and photos of Michelle Obama and said that she is a man, the shock jock said.
She looks like a man. Like dude looks like a lady, lady looks like a dude.
Mr. Jones added, "Now, I'm not saying that Michelle is a tran, and I don't hate trannies. I'm a libertarian, but we have famous photos of her where it appears she has a large bulge in her pants. Michelle appears in photos and videos to have a very large pee in her pants. Her shoulders are wide. Her face is very, very masculine. She looks like a tranny." And so you ask yourself, are the children a beard for Obama? And of course, Michelle Obama, or Michael Obama, as he has called her. But the letters by President Obama are just the beginning. We also have Larry Sinclair, a man who claims to have been intimate and taken drugs with Obama. In a recent interview that has sparked widespread controversy, Tucker Carlson sat down with Sinclair to discuss explosive allegations against former President Obama. The interview begins with Sinclair recounting a night out in town where he was introduced to Barack Obama. According to Sinclair, the meeting took place at a bar, and it quickly escalated to a more intimate and drug-fueled encounter. Sinclair alleges that he gave Obama $250 to pay for nose candy, which led to both of them indulging in the drug.
You're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah, pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama.
Sinclair goes on to provide a detailed account of their interaction, claiming that after giving Obama the money for nose candy, he proceeded to prepare a line of the drug on a CD tray. However, he noticed Obama opting for a different method of consumption, using a pipe to smoke the substance.
I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking.
The allegations take a more intimate turn as Sinclair describes his physical advances towards Obama. He mentions that he started rubbing his hand along Obama's thigh, which was met with a positive response, suggesting mutual consent and interest.
I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
Later on, Tucker also gave his thoughts on Sinclair's claims. In a riveting interview, Tucker Carlson sat down with Colin Rugg to discuss the explosive allegations made by Larry Sinclair against former President Barack Obama. The conversation delved into the specifics of Sinclair's claims and the media's reaction, highlighting a broader issue of transparency and control within the government and media. During the interview, Carlson recounted how in 2008, Sinclair came forward with shocking allegations that Barack Obama had engaged in activities with men and used crack cocaine. Sinclair was willing to back up his claims with an affidavit and a lie detector test, which he passed. Carlson emphasized the authenticity of Sinclair's story.
You know, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did.
Carlson explained that the media's silence on this story was not due to any discomfort with reporting on or drug use, but was a result of pressure from the Obama campaign. The campaign reportedly threatened to cut off access to any outlet that reported on Sinclair's allegations, leading to a widespread media blackout on the topic.
I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it.
Rugg questioned Carlson about Sinclair's credibility, considering his criminal past and chaotic life. Carlson acknowledged Sinclair's troubled background, but insisted that his story was truthful, emphasizing the detailed nature of Sinclair's account and his interactions with him.
Oh, the Larry Sinclair story? Oh, that definitely happened. Oh, for sure. I mean, I've talked to Larry Sinclair about it, and oh, definitely it happened. I mean, Larry Sinclair's been in and out of prison.
The conversation shifted to a broader critique of the media and government dynamics. Carlson pointed out that this incident was not an isolated case, but a reflection of a systemic issue where the media often refrains from reporting certain truths to maintain access and avoid repercussions from powerful figures. He said, "I'm just saying the amount of lying in the media about it was unbelievable. Like people knew this was true, and it was quite obviously true at the time. And people who covered the campaign didn't say anything about it because they didn't want to lose access to the campaign." Carlson concluded with a reflection on how age and experience have influenced his perspective on such matters. He noted that younger people often cling to established narratives out of fear of the unknown, whereas experience brings a deeper understanding of the complexities and uncertainties of reality. "It's just that I've gotten older, and you can't see certain things when you're younger. It's like young people, you'd think they'd be the most open-minded of all. They're the least open-minded because they're afraid of the future." But this is not the only time that Obama has been accused of being gay. The late comedian Joan Rivers also commented on this once when she officiated a same-sex marriage in 2014 when a photographer asked her if the U.S. would ever see its first gay or female president. Typical Rivers replied,
"We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down."
Now, the weird thing about all this is that Joan Rivers passed away not long after making that statement. Joan Rivers' death on September 4, 2014 at age 81 followed complications during a routine medical procedure. Rivers was undergoing an endoscopy at Yorkville Endoscopy in Manhattan to evaluate her voice changes and reflux. During the procedure, she stopped breathing and went into cardiac arrest, leading to her being rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she was placed on life support and later passed away. The official cause of death, as determined by the New York City Medical Examiner, was therapeutic complications. The report indicated that Rivers suffered from a lack of oxygen during the procedure, leading to brain damage and ultimately her death. In 2015, Melissa Rivers, Jones' daughter, filed a lawsuit against the clinic and the doctors involved. The lawsuit alleged that the doctors performed unauthorized medical procedures and failed to properly respond to her mother's deteriorating condition during the procedure. Notably, it was reported that one of the doctors took a selfie with Rivers while she was under anesthesia. The lawsuit claimed that Dr. Lawrence Cohen, the clinic's medical director, performed an unauthorized biopsy on Rivers' vocal cords without her consent, which could have contributed to her cardiac arrest. Additionally, Dr. Gwen Korovin, who was not certified to perform procedures at the clinic, was accused of leaving the operating room to avoid detection by the emergency team. In 2016, a settlement was reached between Melissa Rivers and the clinic, although the terms were not disclosed. Melissa Rivers expressed hope that the lawsuit would ensure better safety standards and prevent similar tragedies in the future. But all this is just the tip of the iceberg. You see, Newsweek magazine ignited a frenzy back in 2012 by brazenly anointing Obama as the first gay president. This audacious headline didn't just make waves. It set the media abuzz and threw gasoline onto the conspiracy inferno. But hold on to your hats, because the intrigue doesn't end there. Let's dive into the tangled web of Obama's choice of aides. Observant critics couldn't help but notice that the halls of power were often filled with male aides surrounding Obama himself. And this wasn't just idle speculation. The New York Times took a deep dive into this issue way back in 2009. The paper explored a persistent concern within the Obama administration, a notion of an emerging boys' club atmosphere that seemed to envelop the president and his inner circle. And it wasn't just about the occasional game of sports. No, this was about something far more intriguing, major decisions being made behind closed doors. And right at the center of it all was Reggie Love. But this man was more than just an aide. Love was a constant presence by Barack Obama's side, known as the body man. His role ranged from handling everyday tasks to being the president's reliable companion. But there were whispers of more than a professional connection, rumors of a hidden romance, insinuations that their camaraderie might have been something more, something intimate. Critics had plenty of fuel for their suspicions, their unbreakable friendship, shared interests, and the intriguing fact that Love had all access to the president's personal life. But was there more to it than met the eye? Was there a secret office affair brewing, hidden behind the walls of power? Both Obama and Love were quick to dismiss these fiery speculations. According to them, their relationship was the epitome of professionalism, built on mutual respect and friendship. Another intriguing aspect of this story is the connection between Obama and Diddy. On May 19, 2024, a photograph went viral on social media, allegedly showing rapper Sean Combs, also known as Diddy, posing next to former U.S. President Barack Obama. Obama needs to repent, too. He brought the demonic minstrel show to the Oval Office. It's not just Diddy, one viral post captioned the photo. The photograph gained particular attention in late March 2024 when federal agents executed search warrants and raided Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami as part of an ongoing ST investigation. The media doesn't want you to see this, so you know what to do, one ex-post claimed. Here is President Obama throwing his support behind a P, another ex-post read. Combs did share the photo with Obama in September 2017, in which the two were dressed in outfits resembling those seen in the recently viral image. The photograph is available on Combs' Facebook page with a caption reading, "This week was a great week. Shout out to the King Barack Obama." Black Excellence. Barack Obama Presidential Library, a federal agency administered by the National Archives and Records Administration, revealed that they don't have any information on this photo because President Obama was a private citizen then. What's more, in 2004, Combs interviewed Obama, who was running for Senate, to encourage young people to vote.
Introduce yourself again for me, sir.
I'm Barack Obama. I'm the U.S. Senate candidate from the state.
Speaking of Diddy, recent events have cast a shadow over his image. He is currently embroiled in multiple lawsuits, facing allegations that range from financial misconduct to personal disputes. Adding to the controversy, Homeland Security recently conducted a sweep of his houses, raising more questions than answers. The sweep by Homeland Security was a significant move, suggesting that there might be more serious issues at play. While the exact reasons for the raid remain unclear, it has certainly fueled speculation about Diddy's activities and associations. Given these recent developments, any association with Diddy might hint at something more sinister. His connection to Obama, whether personal or professional, could be a critical piece in understanding the larger picture. Is there a hidden network operating behind the scenes? Well, there's been a rumor circulating in the music industry for years, claiming that Diddy might have sold his body to industry elites in exchange for funds for Bad Boy Records. One of these sponsors is his boss and mentor, Clive Davis. The fact that Diddy claimed to have given favors to keep Bad Boy Records floating at the top has further fueled the suspicions that he is ready to give anything for power. People also have certain claims about how Diddy's record company made it big in the industry. What's more, people have talked about how Diddy got his 1994 deal by being on his knees for Clive Davis. The 90-year-old music producer recently came out of the closet after 2 failed heterosexual marriages.
Second marriage failed because I had been 100% heterosexual up until that point.
This astonishing revelation has brought out startling reactions from fans and fellow musicians. At the same time, Clive's confession has helped other fans understand how the dynamics in the Hollywood industry work. One fan commented on this saying, "I don't believe he's ever been 100% heterosexual. I'm sure there's a lot of male artists or musicians that got help from Clive Davis. Clive ruled over the music industry and introduced us to many stars, including P. Diddy. This game of transfer of powers indicates that to stay at the top of the game, you have to bow in front of the original legends, like Diddy did in front of Clive." As rumors of conspiracy, secret romances, and scandals swirl around Obama, we're left with an intriguing sense of mystery. These captivating whispers and hidden stories lie just beneath the polished surface of politics. But let's be clear, we don't have any proof that these claims are true, and the former president hasn't commented on them. Whether or not Obama is gay might be something he doesn't want to discuss right now. He might not be ready to share that part of his life, and we should respect his privacy. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.